I got finished watching Toradora for like the 35th time, and I have a lot of good memories with this anime series. It's funny. It's a funny story about how I found it. Now, I was trying to look up some spicy anime pictures because you do that when you're like 9, 10 years old. I mean, at least I did that, and I came across this picture that I was like, this person looks really familiar, but I don't know who that is. Like, I don't know the name. I can't put the name to it. And I had to go through a bunch of links and go to this image board. And there was a poll. And the character, the main love interest of Toradora, which is a Taiga Aisaka, she won. And they had a picture of her in like a Santa outfit or so. It was like a Christmas outfit. And she was looking at this gift all happy and shit. And I looked up the name. And that's how I was able to find Toradora. And Toradora, wow. Toradora, and from that point, I was able to watch it in parts because keep in mind this is 2009, 10, back when YouTube was still good. It was still very lenient and not copywriting random shit for no fucking reason. Like literally, I tried to look up some songs from Toradora that were here. They were on YouTube, and they're not there anymore. None of them are. It's like maybe some. Like I saw an AMV about a Silky Heart. That's kind of there. But even the night cores, even the fucking night cores are gone. That's how you know YouTube is just killing everyone. It don't matter. Execute Order 66 over here. But yeah, like this anime is what the romantic comedies strive to be. Like other romantic comedies have never gotten to the sheer magnitude of love that this series was able to put to light. Even Golden Time is subpar. Clanad subpar. I don't know how to. I don't really think so. I feel like that's a different genre for me, but maybe that's opening a can of worms that I don't really want to right now. We're just gonna forget I said that. But basically, what I'm trying to say, this is the magnum opus, and I have never heard of anyone talk about Fruits Basket. Like people have talked about it. I'm not saying that it's fucking so like no one knows what it is. Like I knew what it was, and I saw it. And I was like, oh, it's pretty good. And this was able to get a reboot, and the reboot is actually really good. It's really good. Uh, I haven't finished it or gotten caught up, and I do plan to at some point. When I'm done with Toradora again, for the 35th time. But it got me thinking because Fruits Basket got a reboot, and then it's like, why wouldn't Toradora get a reboot at some point? So this is why I'm thinking there might be a Toradora reboot on the way at some point down the line. And other people like fans would be kind of appalled at that notion, being like, why? Why was it needed? What would be the point? What could they do? And here's where I would say maybe they could do a conclusive ending, like in the visual novel, instead of what we got in the anime. Which, while a lot of people are happy with that, and I'm happy with that too, it's it makes you feel kind of empty. And that's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's a good fucking anime when it makes you feel empty. But it felt like you just wanted to see just a little more. Just a little more. And in the visual novel of the PlayStation, I don't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was the PS1. We see Taiga pregnant with Ryuji's child. We never see how the child looks, but we see that it is there. And I don't know if that was canon or not, but they could do something like that. Obviously the better animation and the better voice, or maybe have the voice actor that voiced Taiga reprise her role. But I don't know, that wouldn't make sense for the reboot. They'd have to have like completely different cast. Um, they could do kind of like a after story thing for Clan Ad, but I don't think that there is anything else to do. Now, I haven't seen the light novels. I haven't read them, but I do know also that there are chapters that were not adapted into episodes because I tried to find where the anime like kind of starts or leaves off, and I couldn't. I couldn't figure out like which one to go to, and it's like you could say, yeah, just look at the fucking name, like just look at the title of the name. It wasn't that simple for me. Like I had to look, and I mean look. So maybe it was just my little brain being fucking retarded because it was back when I was like 12 or 11 when I tried to look at the novels online, and I just couldn't. There were so many chapters, and I was like, dude, there's just 25 episodes. Why are there so many chapters? And I'm sure there are things that they haven't adapted yet, so they could probably do that, or just do extra episodes as well. Um, it's like honestly, there's not really that much they could do. They could add new characters. We could see who gets together with who like later on instead of Taiga and Ryuji. Because if they don't get together, then it's not Toradora. It's like that. That's how it is. It's like you can't you can't change that. So you can change whoever ends up with who, like Kitamura and that student council chick. Maybe they do get together later on. You never know. But it's like that was something that I wanted to see. Like, what do they do after that? And you don't really see that. You see them graduate, and it's like I would know because I just finished it. I thought they actually were going to senior year of high school, and like Tiger was coming back. That's what I remembered at first. And good thing that I didn't do this video without finishing it because I would have looked like a fucking dumbass. But yeah, like they did graduate, and it's like, where do they go from there? So that is something they could do. They could do whatever the fuck they want as long as it's improved upon, and not just in animation. Because obviously, if you're doing a reboot, it fucking better be like better anime. Like no One Punch Man season 2, no Tokyo Ghoul Re, none of this shit. Okay, I hate how both of these shits, and keep in mind this is JC Staff that animated One Punch Man season 2, and it just looks subpar. It looks like something that came out of a fucking like phone book. But I'm getting on a tangent. So let's get back to Toradora. What do you think they should do? When do you think it could potentially be coming out? Because I do have reason to believe that because this romantic comedy is so revered, it's like they have to be gearing up for something. I don't know what the anniversary is for Toradora, like when it was made or when the anime was made, but just keep your eye out, man. Keep your fucking eye out for those anniversaries because some point during those anniversaries they'll announce something. They'll have to at that point. I mean, not that they have to, but it really feels like they're gonna start gearing towards the rebooting thing because Fruits Basket is just the beginning. It's like they're not gonna stop there. They're gonna start rebooting. They might reboot Clan Ad. They might reboot like that shit before Toradora, but I feel like Toradora will get rebooted at some point. Not to fit this generation, but just to show people that haven't seen it, something new, something like that, and keeping what Toradora was intact. And that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, if anyone watched. But I plan to make probably 1 or 2 more videos, and then I'm probably gonna go into hiatus again because I'm a lazy fuck when it comes to this. So yeah, if you guys have any comments to put in the comments section, you can very well do that. And I'm gonna go now because I'm starting to ramble. See you guys in the next video.